What's up, guys? Welcome to Football Caps. Today I'll be reviewing the Chelsea-Manchester City game. It was Benitez's first Chelsea game at home at Stamford Bridge. There weren't too many sort of surprises in the Chelsea starting lineup, apart from a slightly surprise of Luiz playing Ivanovic in the middle. Cahill was, I think, on the bench, but apparently Benitez said that he had a slight fever, so I don't think he was 100% match fit. Torres was up front, and there weren't any other surprises in the team. So yeah, Benitez, as expected, got an awful reception by the fans. There was just like banners and like with Rafa out and like boos all around. So as expected. So the first half was pretty quiet. City were the better team. They had more of the ball. They had a chance with Aguero header, and then Czech handled it easily. Whereas we didn't really control the game. We kept losing the ball. Torres wasn't. He was trying, but nothing sort of went for him. Ramirez and Mikel were I'll say Ramirez was much deeper, so sort of not pushing on. We didn't really have a chance. I don't know. I don't think we had a chance in the first half. So it was a pretty poor half from like Chelsea's standards at home. And then going on to the second half, it was the same team out for the second half. Torres had quite a good chance on his left foot, and he shot it over. It was good play between Mata, and then Hazard just sort of flicked it back to Torres. Torres' first time with his left foot just went over. It was sort of similar to the goal he scored against Newcastle when he sort of like toe poked it in. Apart from that, again, it was pretty poor on sort of no chances created, especially with like Hazard, Mata and Oscar. Not much was created. Torres I felt like he was wasting too much time getting involved with the referee, complaining, not when he was sort of getting barged off the ball. He was complaining too much to the referee. I think he should be sort of putting his energy into the like football aspect rather than like trying to win fouls when obviously there weren't fouls. City again had, I think they had like one or two chances. I can't remember at the moment. Ashley Cole cleared off the line. I think it was a cross. I think Tevez or someone, and then Ashley Cole cleared off the line. So it was a pretty dull match, to be honest. At home, it was a 0-0. So we'll look at the positives first. We got a clean sheet, which we haven't had in I don't know how many games, 4 or 5. So that's a pretty big positive. I would say the defence, obviously with a clean sheet, Azpilicueta looked very good. Cole was good. Ivanovic held his line. Luiz was much better, I have to admit. So that's a positive. Attacking wise, it was a poor game. This is the first time we haven't scored at Stamford Bridge this season, so that's not a good sign. I felt like we didn't sort of interchange between like Mata, Hazard and Oscar. It wasn't good interplay between each other. There is another positive is that we came against the champions of the Premiership, and they are a very good team. There's no hiding that. So I managed to sort of get a clean sheet. I know I'm repeating myself. On a negative side, yeah, it's the attacking football. I thought Benitez, he did okay. We've got a heavy fixture list coming up. We've got Fulham on Wednesday at home, and then travelling to West Ham on a Saturday midday kickoff. So the advantage to that is that we're sort of staying in London, so there's not much travelling to do. Fulham's only down the road. Benitez at his post-match interview, he basically just outlined how like it's a team effort. He was emphasising on team. Every time they were sort of referring to Fernando, he was saying it's a team effort. We need to help Fernando as a team. So I guess I can see where he's coming from. So we can only just wait and see what happens. Like with Fulham at home, we should win that. And then West Ham away, that's a tricky game, but anything can happen. We're only 5 points off the top, so it was sort of damage limitation today, and 4 points behind City. And I think We are 4 points ahead of Everton. We've got 25. So the season's there's still plenty to play for. We've got the Carling Cup, potentially Champions League, although I'm very sort of sceptical about that. Premiership, maybe. FA Cup as well to come. So still exciting times ahead. Abramovich was at the game. He was watching with his son. So the football wasn't the football we've played under Di Matteo. It wasn't sort of expansive, quick, fluid football. It's very rigid, tactical, very much what Benitez. So he implemented his sort of stamp on the team, Benitez. So thanks for watching, guys. I've got my social links. It'll be down in the information bar. I've got my Twitter account. I'll be starting. I haven't really used it much, but like in the next week, I'll be starting to use it much more. So make sure you follow me. I'll be sort of updating all things Chelsea and football. If you've liked what you've seen, it will help me so much if you could hit the like button and subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video.